I should just play the 6-string like it's a ukulele. I need to do something. The amp is kind of ruining it because the amp's, whatever, it's all fucked. I say things so many times because I feel like a new page is like a whole page. Well, anyway, Owen and Justin were always friends, and Justin couldn't find Owen. And Owen forgot that he was being friends with the Prime Minister because I kind of like asked it out of him. But the reason why I asked it out of him is because he said he wanted to meet a Prime Minister. You see, soldiers are either they're bad or they're good, and they want to meet officers and stuff. And I know one of the guys at the gym today, my brother knows him, and I actually knew his brother, and I helped his brother through a crisis until he passed away of coronavirus and everything else that was wrong with him from the war. And like, I love to hang out sometime, honestly. It'd be nice to have somebody that just did nothing. Like, you don't have to do anything at all. Just hang out. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm a bundle of baggage these days. But so I put Owen through psychotherapy to remember as much as he could. And it shortened his life, but then he got to say goodbye to his friend with him knowing who the fuck he was and some of the memories they shared. Babe. You should go skating on the thin ice of modern life. Dragging behind you the silent reproach of millions of stained eyes. I'll be surprised when a crack in the ice appears under your feet. I got on the right footing today that I'm allowed to take a break from armed forces. I'm allowed to rest. I'll just be ill-equipped. What does that sound? Ill-equipped. It is ill-equipped. It's EL. English. Anyway, ill-equipped veteran. But I want to live because Coral's like, I want to play soccer, and then we went and did all this stuff, and now I feel crummy. I'm like, because you exercise so hard. She's like, yeah, we're done. We're done today. I was like, okay, we're done. And I was like, are you sure you're done? Sean was like, I think she's done. And Coral was like, yeah, I'm done. That was hard. And if, those injuries that everyone talks about, like muscles, like what are even muscles, Mom? So I started describing as best as I could, but she caught me off guard for sure. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Dark sarcasm in the classroom. John let me meet Pink Floyd again. He's like, but they're all finished. I'm like, I'll try. I get the music. It's like almost the opposite. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. I could take guitar lessons on a fucking 6-string electric, eh? You can't take lessons on a 6-string electric. It's all what you feel, and what you feel sounds good. Acoustic, Owen taught me and taught me and taught me and taught me and taught me. I heard the ridiculing that Justin likes me, like sexually too. And I'm like, well, blah, right? Like, blah, whatever. That happens when you have so much in common and stuff. And I was all hormonal. I was all fucking hormonal around him. That makes men hormonal, no matter who the fuck it is. Beat my wood and I stick it in the sticks, and I get things done when I feel like I could. And I'm too fat to even have a baby. It'd be like 2 learning disabilities, I think. I haven't quite measured how stupid my baby would be, but I want to defy the laws of physics and actually have a good boyfriend. Like, we're working and doing our thing, but we don't have babies. I've been going through the therapy for that, to do that, not to stop me. Look, mommy, there's an airplane up in the sky. Ooh, babe. Ooh, baby blue. I got them all mixed up, I think. It's a pig oink. I saw a friend of mine the other day, and he told me that my eyes are gleaming, but I said I'd been away, and he knew exactly the stars I was dreaming, and I gave him my eyes. The boredom of the seabed wouldn't let me in, and I tried my best to break the darkness in which I swim. I fuck it up. We can't play this thing. It's broken. I might try to fix it just for the sake of my fucking consciousness, but it's probably just strings. I don't know. I bang around a lot. I don't know how it's even alive. It's like 10 in the morning. I was gone for like 2 hours, not even an hour and a half. Blah. Blah, 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 My cousin Aiden knows me very well. I didn't have a heart when I was younger. Like, it would always hurt my head. everything would just absorb into my head and hurt my head. So I went on a journey to find a soldier that wants to marry an officer that could. Owen was the only one. 3 years, 4 years, 4 years he got in a plane crash, right? Anyway, figures. He's a soldier. He was just very interested in officers and had the smarts, the aptitude and the longitude and the longevity and all that shit to be very talkative, but like he couldn't pass a fitness test. And he couldn't be serious with people. He was always scared of them. Oh, they're gonna hit me if I'm firm. Whatever. I want to marry a fucking soldier. And I forgot about my embryo even being my twin. So Owen, we went through the therapy. Well, Owen did. He got to look at my embryo and my eggs, whatever. But and he's like, "Oh, I'm a perfect match. I promise you." I was like, "I'm taking you on a whim." I was like, "You seem like you're good. There's nothing wrong with you." I was like, "Actually, you're a better Canadian than I ever was." So anyway, perfect match. He was my boyfriend. He could have died out there, and I know I never had anyone to know what it's like to be so fat that you can't even lose it until like you kill yourself to do it. Meaning like gym time. Yeah. My only problem is I don't want to have another kid. I don't want to be gay. And it feels like I don't know anybody. Like I don't know you. You know? Like I know it seems like all I know is the sickness in the city. Because they come around because they don't want to pick a fight. Oh yeah, you help people. Not dirty slut babe, stuck in it. Whatever. Anyway, so I found a heart with Owen's words of wisdom about just being less smart and not thinking about everything so much. He gave me a heart, but I barely learned the fucking lessons. He just filled my heart with it. Yeah, so that's how far I've come in life. I mean, I made a lot of money, worked a lot of jobs just for like fuck all, and liked it and was good about it and with it. And that's what like. I just don't know what the hell I'm getting myself into with college. I should call today. See if I still got their number on my phone. If not, I might just hike there. I have Coral who like feel like makes me feel cool and got like videos that are incorporated with me being all fucking smoking hot and cute as a button and adorable as fuck in my military uniform, and that made me feel like it's like whoa, like taking it back. Like these people really are caring for me, you know? And that's all I know so far. Other than like my big brother was looking up to me to beat the shit out of those gangsters at one time. And I did. But I didn't realize he was looking up to me for it. I stole a vehicle and ran three of them over and fucking spun around and did a donut, weighing gravel at them all, got out, fucking pepper sprayed them, smashed him in the face with a can. My brother's just a scooter boy. He's Scooter Boy. That's his nickname and everything. I didn't realize he had any fucking deed or shit all with me. In a ditch so they couldn't they'd fall so far they'd die, impale themselves, or break their neck. My daughter always says to Kobe, you need to work on your face. And I told him, I don't like that. Carl's like, what, you don't like that? And I was like, I don't like that because you're beating him up just to turn around and fall down the same path anyway. We're shepherds. We're Aboriginal. We're native. Our faces fall off and apart and back together again in a whole characteristic, beautiful, fun, humorous fucking way. I was like, we're the most majestic. And people say that isn't even a word, it's for lions. No, they were trying to fuck lions. They were trying to fuck lions? I said, yeah. Pretty soon, all you're going to have is the lions in fucking the safari deserts of Africa. I'll be good. I didn't mean to. I was so fucking hyper. I was like, at least the doctor taught you that, because Jesus Christ. Yeah, I did say, your face is going to fall apart and go back together in a whole new characteristic way, too, you know? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, I used to have two sides to my nose and it's not amputated. She's like, but you're so adorable. I was like, as you, so behave like this. Breathe before you speak like that. Slower. Through your nose. Okay, I get it. Sorry, Colby. Dad, I'm like, is that why you always call him the wrong fucking name? Because you're ashamed. If you live ashamed, you get into that stuff. I was like, yeah, don't get into that stuff. Because I'll have nothing to do with you. And she's like, I heard they croak. I was like, mm-hmm. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay. You're just a toddler. But what the hell does that mean? She says. I'm like, you're young and you have the smallest brain for what you need. And then her brain's like, roll, roll. I was like this, holding her, let go, the nurture, step back. And she's like, holy shit, I'm a big kid now. I'm a big kid now. Literally, it's like epiphanies all the time. It's so awesome. Catastrophic epiphanies. I need to grow up too, but my morphine stalled my brain from adapting. But it will change on my 30th birthday because the gabapentin is just, it's like oyster goop and stuff. It's House of Pain makes you way hyper, but I should be okay for my 30th. And it's hard to not be there to raise the kid every day because that's what your body adjusted to do. And that's what they said to me too. And I was like, they're like, how long have you been isolating? I was like 3 fucking years. They're like, understandable with your circumstances. You can still keep your kid. I was like, It's better if she just chills. Because I've been like dipping back and getting thrown back by the meanness of some people. You know, everything that fucking piece of shit did to Kobe and the kids. That's what really fucked me up in all. She has a brain tumor from doing drugs. Yeah. Same with her mom, but I think she did it to her mom. I tried to charge her with it. I never asked if it went through. Because she'd always, my mom's such a fucking bitch. Like, you know, my mom has struggles. And when she's a bitch, it's when she gets even with the demons that are real humans. But it's, oh my god, you bitch. You're not a bitch, but holy fuck. You know, that's humorous. She's like, are you accusing me of wanting to kill my mom? And I was like, I'm pretty sure you did. Oh, it was fun. I fucking got forensics come in to see what I was doing when I was cooking and felt good for the first time. It was like a fucking best dream of my life, is what they said. Bought all these really good cheeses, made this like Aaron Grande sauce, spaghetti, and it was the perfect temperature. It was Italy Day to me. Everyone's like, wow, this is the nicest summer day we've had in a long time. I was like, it's Italy Day. Was like, I'll take you to town. I was like, yes, traditions rule. I always bake something or do something, make something on Italy Day. Because you can't help that you have that in your blood. I'd be so hurt if this kept going on. I feel like it will. Well, this episode of the war, it's going to be going on for a long time. But, like, England is always who I thought would attack, and they're like, fuck no. And I was like, I fucking missed my schooling because I got sinus surgery. And I was high as fuck listening about all these kings and queens just ooping each other in the fucking bedroom and all this stuff. I'm a fucking a non-sexual person. It fucked me over. I love England. I've actually been to Sarah, which is a female knight. I love England. That's the problem. Like, I don't want to lose you, I think. I don't care. It's just more people that didn't really want to live vasting their way through it all. But it's that good people get hurt. I don't really want to live until I'd say when, you know, Aiden and Kayla were born. But I had to find it hard now and do all this shit. And I go through therapy all the time. I haven't in a long time, but go through therapy all the time on this journey I have to stop being such a fucking racket. Is what I always called it. Clouded up fucking clown face, feeling misunderstood. Like even my tone doesn't count. It happened again, but it's just because my heart's broken, but it's mending. He didn't want to live anymore, obviously. He had no fucking choice. He had to go down or, go down. He really wanted to live. I'm sweating on the couch. You know, damn it, Owen had a fucking huge penis. I'm so sad. I'm sorry. I never meant to offend you. I understand, but I'm insulted that I never had sex and then all of a sudden now I'm a used bag of shit, so let's have sex with her. That's what you do to your girlfriends. They shouldn't be having sex. Like, sometimes they just say it's a sexuality because they're bottled up and insecure. I know women. I work with women. All kinds of women. Bright and shining to domestic violence clouded over, can't think straight, fucking kind of scenarios, everything. Kids, moms. It must have been driving him nuts. Like, fucking huge penis, like. And he lost some of it, too. I wasn't allowed to look at it. It was just examinations with a curtain over the top where I was pulling out the threads from his when he lost a bit of it, putting the chemo on it, the creams that aren't technically the chemo, but yeah. I wasn't allowed to look at it in the marriage, and then I fucking did the last days, and it's not like I miss it. It's just fuck. I've never seen penis. Now I've seen two other no ones. I'm sorry. And for what? That I ever get that fucking dizzy and stuff. And like when I'm not hyper, I'm dizzy. So I guess I'm a fucking asshole sometimes. But like a lot of the time, it wasn't even your fault. You did eat. You had your penis. It was healthy. It was awesome. Looked like a sleek Renderoz. But then, and I don't like to lay down. I don't like to cuddle. I can't breathe. I smell you too much, even though you smell good. It's just fucking frustrating. I have to get up. I'm all stiff. My legs are asleep. Worse than sitting on a fucking bed. And I don't like my boobs being touched. That's the thing I pretend about. Because I just go for them. And I'm like, oh, they're so ugly though. Like, we don't even fucking fathom that shit. And even then, it's not polite because mammograms are part of the woman's brain. And I beat my shit out of my fucking tits. I went BMXing and fucking fell. And that's probably why I have a headache. I didn't think of it till now. Right over the handlebars. Boof! And it ground up my stomach after. This is like a year or 2 years after Coral was born. Ground up my belly. I have like some nicks of gravel at the bottom here. Getting stuck in there. Like, I've never been one to care about appearance. I just have a really nice frame. Because I'd rather go have fun and learn things the hard way. But I am getting really sick of it. Is that what's wrong with me? So I always fucking bang my tits on fuck. Well, of course that's what's wrong with you. I can't breathe yet. I'm trying to lower the nicotine because the juice actually gets weaker, of course, because it's the whole juice is nicotine. Get some of that stickiness out of my fucking lungs. So I keep the window open. It's just like I can't find my piece. I don't think you can grow on camera in the States either. When I started dreaming and reflecting and remembering and looking back and retrospecting, That's when I feel like a lunatic. Probably because of my one.
She called it and she said, "Can you do share?"
Scare myself. Probably because my one nipple is really damaged.
It was sort of inferred, like, "Can you do homophobic share?" And I'm like, I like put in my AirPods.
I love that shit, but I can't.
You know,
it's not even trouble. I don't know why I clicked on it. Well, I should make coffee, eh? So now I'm searching for peace. When Coral's 4th birthday, she has to tell me how much peace there is and treat me like I'm a toddler. That's the fucking rule. How much do you love me? How much do you love me? I find so much peace in everything that you brought me, and even though it isn't the greatest, it's the fucking best, or something, right? Yeah, your 4-year-old has to treat you like you were a toddler. And you have to try to ask questions all the time.